So my name's David White. I'm the Global Head of Sales for TriResolve.
And I'm Jenny Nilsson, and I'm Head of Product Marketing for TriResolve. So David, we're here today to talk about the non-cleared margin rules. And I was wondering if you can give me a bit of insight. Can you tell me a bit about the progress across the market to become compliant?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I think it's a mixed bag. I think some firms moved early and they negotiated the agreements they needed to, put new agreements in place and made the operational changes they needed to make, whilst other firms have taken a longer time to do that, and some firms have still got work to do. Of course, September 1st doesn't mark the end of the regulatory deadlines. Jan 3rd means that all European FX forward and swaps will have to be margined according to the European margin rules going forward.
Okay. So, I mean, what would happen if firms aren't compliant?
I can't speak for national regulators, but I think common sense must apply. I think regulators will want to see that margin is being calculated and then collateral is being moved as and when it should be. And I think firms will need to be able to demonstrate that they are doing that to those regulators. And of course, I think the other big one is disputes. I think collateral management is an extremely effective risk mitigation tool, but only if it's accurate. And the rules are only worth being in place if collateralization is accurate.
Okay. So what would you say are the operational changes that firms need to make to become compliant?
Well, first of all, you need to be able to simultaneously calculate all the different margin requirements you're required to calculate. You then need to agree that with each one of your counterparties. And of course, in the event that you don't agree those margin amounts, you need an effective and robust dispute resolution method to resolve those disputes.
Okay, right. So that sounds like a lot of work to me. Do you think that means that a lot more resources are required as well?
Yeah, it certainly can do. Collateral management has been this extremely fragmented process that has involved extremely high amounts of manual work. So firms need to examine new ways of doing things.
So I've actually seen in several different surveys that some firms are actually carrying out all this work in Excel. Do you think that's a good idea?
I think it can be done if you have a very small amount of agreements. But if you don't, with collateral management now a regulated function, and also with the price point and ease at which you can adopt a vendor solution, I think having robust controls in place makes much more sense.
Okay, great. Thank you.